So everybody thinks that seals are funny, cute, adorable, whatever. But honestly, it's just pathetic to see a seal trying to walk around on the land. It's like they want to be there, obviously, but they don't have the tools at their disposal to walk around like they should. As a marine biologist, I feel it's my duty to give them the push in the evolutionary steps that they need to prosper. They gotta get some legs. That's what they need. Something else that you may or may not know about seals is that they hear really well in the water, but very poorly in the air. And that's a problem because on land there's a lot of air. It might be a huge survival advantage if they developed some elephant ears. Something that remains a problem, even for the aquatic seals, is that they really don't have a defense mechanism to ward off predators from their delicious blubbery meat. I think for our creature to be chosen by natural selection to prosper in the future, we're going to need to figure out a way to overcome this issue. But what kind of predator is going to mess with a seal that sounds like a T-Rex? So here's the beautiful creature that evolution was begging for, emerging from the sea, and honestly, I think it's here to stay. Alright, now without further ado, I think it's time that we show you how we created this feat of evolution. So here we got just your run-of-the-mill Mr. Potato Head skeleton, seal stuffed animal, elephant stuffed animal, all the basic building blocks for a godlike creature. I sort of feel bad for what we're about to do to this elephant, but I think it's for the greater good. So now we're going to make a few incisions. You're going to want to start by extracting the skeleton of the elephant and taking out the vital organs. We're going to keep that skeleton for later. Then you're going to snip off the ears. That's what we want out of this guy. I really think these ears are the perfect size for a seal that's going to be living on land for a long period of time. Now it's time to send the elephant husk to the graveyard. And as you can see, it's already looking like a much better beast. So as we were taking apart this Mr. Potato Head, I guess it decided that it didn't want to come apart. It was every last bolt, every last screw was holding on for dear life on this flimsy plastic. I think that they used a little too much adhesive or something, but Mr. Potato Head did not want an operation. We eventually got it apart. No problem. Just gonna have to tape it up later. Now I had to grab some AA batteries to try out the voice module. Here I'm just testing out the T-Rex noise module, and that's got a little motion sensor in the tip that I'm holding there, and we're planning on putting that right in the nose so that the seal can sense its prey. Here I'm stripping the wires with my multi-tool because I'm too lazy to walk across the room to get the wire stripper. Here I'm just gonna solder the power leads to the motor directly so that we can power it off of the same battery pack. And we gotta tape it back up because we burned a few bridges with those fasteners. Now we're gonna tape the mouth onto the mouth. Sewing up them ears, them lobes are looking good. This Coelophantosaurus is coming together really nicely, as you can see. Now you gotta make a careful incision right into the chest of the seal. Extract all that blubber. Gotta make room for the skeleton. Now we gotta take that motion sensor and jam it up the nostril like a COVID test. Now you gotta open up that hole that we just made in its beautiful belly and shove the skeleton in. Now it's time for the seal to go out and play. Had a nice day at the park, climbing up the stairs, going down the slides, hanging out in trees, waiting for its prey. And if you're tempted to say something like, oh, it's having more trouble walking now than it did before, I would just say, shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. And as you can see, this is a amphibious creature as well, so it is gonna spend the rest of the day in the water. Alright, if you like this video and you want to see more, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you want to see next, because we have a lot of these Mr. Potato Head skeletons.